See? You just never know what's going to happen. You can tell they're all Disney fans because the moment we see a parade and they direct us to either side, we're very compliant about going. Okay, I'm told there will actually be a parade sometime today. Alright, so that's going to conclude our tour for now, so you guys, we'll talk to you later. Okay everybody, we're here at the D23 Expo in Anaheim, and while Genevieve's taking a break, I thought I'd give you guys a walkthrough so you can get an idea of what we're seeing to here. It's a celebration of all things Disney, and as you can see we have the Cars things over here. I'm in actually the more crowded section, but like I said, it's massive. I'm just covering the main floor room. There's ballrooms of live action events. We had a great thing where we got to look at the new Star Wars film and the Avengers and all sorts of other things, but this is kind of a mix between the dealer area and the exhibitions. Currently I'm in the Pixar booth, and you get a look at what's coming from the world of Pixar. So right here you get the Incredibles, no capes as you can see. Over here we get a look at the Emporium, stuff for the Lion King on Broadway. There's a Frozen show coming. You get stages and stuff. We were in a big room earlier where we got to look at the upcoming video games. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about, excuse me, 15-20 minutes to walk around and show you guys what's going on here. And that way you can get a bit of an idea outside of the photos. Here's Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Wrecks the Internet, Moana. Like I said, and I'm trying to do this dodging around the crowds to give you the best possible thing, because as you know, I'm not a big fan of editing up video. Probably should be, but I'm not. It's the whole patience thing. So, the Olaf Sled Frozen 2 was announced, as well as the short film that's coming attached to Coco. Now, I'm not able to go in here. I went in earlier today before they opened fully to the public, a few minutes early. This is a look at Star Wars Land, which is coming to the California and Florida parks. We saw the construction site yesterday, and it is definitely coming along, but yeah, you know, people really hate Star Wars and aren't thrilled Disney's doing this, right? Look at that line. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head over to some of the really big stuff, as if there wasn't, Star Wars wasn't big enough, and you can get an idea of what we are looking at and just how massive this is. Now remind you, this is just the main floor. I'm not even touching the conference rooms upstairs. The big hall where they're doing the live things, the arena where we were in earlier. Biggest part of that is that in the arenas, they don't like any kind of recording. So I'm kind of restricted to being on the main floor here. You know, it's a shame that smells don't transfer over the video well, because that popcorn smells absolutely sensational, but it's $8 a bag, so a lot of fantastic costuming. Over here we have the Hatbox Ghost from the Haunted Mansion. Very nice costume from Maleficent there. There's Hatbox Ghost and his bride in action. Let's see if we can go ahead and get a front on for them. for you. That's awesome. Excuse me. A lot of vendors. So, we're going to go this way. Got the outrigger from Moana, and yes, you can stand on it and take pictures. A lot of stuff, but you can see the crowd, folks. They sold out all 3 days, that's for sure. Saturday sold out first, Friday sold out about noon yesterday, and Sunday sold out at 5:30 on Friday. Got the costumes, broad shows. This is one of the dream stores where they have all sorts of amazing stuff. Let me see if I can get it close enough to show you. Look at the line. Think about that, folks. People line up for a while just to get into the dream store and buy some of this stuff. Look at this new Journey to Pandora outfits and memorabilia. Now, they didn't allow any video recording in this, otherwise I would have gotten through it earlier, but I put the pictures up. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, and it's much bigger inside than it looks from the outside. And it's props, artwork, memorabilia, not just from Pirates of the Caribbean, but all sorts of pirates throughout Disney history. You know, Peter Pan, some of the live-action TV series stuff. And I got really sentimental because there were some fantastic props and stuff from when I was a kid that are no longer here. Here's the line waiting to go in. Design challenge. This is the main stage where we had a fantastic band doing some great rock and roll covers earlier. They were called Thomasina, and they're supposed to be back out a little later today. Any minute, actually, so part of why I'm trying to get this in before all the guitars start cutting in.
Okay, your opponent. Right, we got that? Oh, she's a confident one this week.
Okay.
I'm liking you.
So this is the Marvel Studios, and you've got the Avengers, and Black Panther, and Thor, and such. You've got, this is a really good thing. I absolutely love this. It's where they encourage community service, you know, help out, paint a house, plant a tree, that sort of thing. This is a really fantastic thing. This is called Stage Pass. And this is where they have people come out and they distribute things, and you can get passes for earlier. Like, for example, right now I can go see DuckTales or the evolution of Pixar's characters, but of course we have dinner reservations tonight, so that kind of makes it a little iffy. There's the postage stamps, and you know, same with the Richard Sherman. So, you know, one pass per person for so many hours, but I did go ahead and get one for the video game showcase earlier today. And then found out with my press badge I could have walked in anyway, but hey, had a good seat. These are queue areas here. And for our non-people of English, extraction lines. And basically right here, it's empty now. This is for the arena, which is the second biggest venue in here. Used to be where they had all the big things, but then they found even bigger areas down the back way. And what they do is, you can see the arena at the end of it, is you line up. If you have a stage pass, you go there. If you're a gold member, up front, and then there's a standby queue. And over here, we have some of the extremely impressive vendors, signing areas. Spider-Man's a real player this year, folks. New movie, it's amazing. Got the Disney brides. The pins. There are always pins. Plenty of places to eat. And as you see, it's not as difficult to walk around here as it is at other shows. The biggest issue is getting in. We had reports, well, I can tell you firsthand from people who knew, even with the ticket, they waited 2 to 3 hours to get through the doors from the security lines just to get into the hall. So, yeah, very grateful for press passes, that's for sure. Very grateful. Okay, so here's a signing event, and as you see, they're all lined up, ready to go. There's Mulan, more vendors, and I'm going to go back down one of the other halls. Nice chat. Author signings. Lots of places to eat, a lot of good food. The unicorn cakes. Espresso, very popular this morning, that's for sure. And to think, guys, they're building an expansion across the area from this one, so they're going to have even more space and conference rooms for shows in the not too distant future, and that's going to make the D23 Expo and WonderCon so much better. So here's a small video games kiosk. Marvel Mega Heroes, Puzzle Quest, Marvel vs. Capcom, Lego Superheroes 2. You have the Funko booth, and we're going to do a little detour. These are the Oh God, I'm in Trouble booth, where Jen gets to see all sorts of lovely Disney-inspired themes to put in our home. Ah, feels good. Rubber floor mats, that's what I'm referring to. So here you have Star Wars stuff. I like that. Got a granddaughter, so you know, here's the figurines and stuff. And that's part of the fun, is looking around saying, you know, are they old enough for this now? How much older do they have to be till we get this? Stuff for the kids. This thing has had, someone waited the other day, 4 hours in line for this, folks. So what it is, it's a DuckTales booth. And you come in, we'll watch this gentleman here, and you jump into a vault of coins, and when you get in the bottom, you play around with them, and then they video edit it all together for you. So you get a video of basically you running around in Scrooge McDuck's vault. They're shoveling the coins around so he can land properly. Yeah, I can't wait. Imagine what the liability insurance on that one was. Alright, so you have Lulu Road. Jen, of course, went there and checked her leggings. You have Little Golden Books. We all grew up reading those. Sorry. Fantastic. Love this prop here, folks. I don't know if you all saw, if you've seen this. It's a replica of the trains. Yeah, Heroes. You got another shop here. Now, here's one I hadn't even seen earlier. That's the beauty of it. Every time you take a detour, you find something new. Now, I think most of us know what this little doohickey is here, and I'm so happy I am actually going to stop and snap a picture really quick, and we'll be all set. But yeah, so that's all done. We got A Wrinkle in Time. Great costume. Look at this, folks. Yeah, 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 yeah. And remember, you're just getting the highlights, folks. One of the best costumes you will find at any convention is coming up. I saw them earlier today, and I just thought, wow, these guys just simply get it. Now over here, we have a replica of the Jungle Cruise attraction at the parks. These guys have created a rolling costume where they sit in and they go through, they reenact part of the ride, and they even narrate going through the park. So, you know, this is where we've been getting the fantastic espresso that I've been showing you guys earlier with the custom character designs in it. It was Frozen earlier, and recently it was Cars. And now this is funny. I'm going to show you this here. Now over here, we've got the Disney, another store, right? 45-minute wait time just to go in and shop, and they're lining up for it. Oh God, here comes the parade. So we're going to do the parade.